Hi everyone, I'm Shafiq Hijazi, a portrait and commercial photographer. In this video, we will be taking you behind the scenes of a hair campaign that we shot over a span of 2 days. On the first day, we photographed at 3 different locations and we shot 6 models. For this shoot, it was primarily done outdoor. We shot on the Nikon Z6 II and we used the native prime lenses, the 85mm 1.8 and the 105mm 2.8. We shot tethered to a MacBook Pro. Shooting tethered helped me as the photographer to focus mainly on the model's expressions and poses and to focus more on technical parts of the shoot, and also to enable the client and the creative director as well as myself see what we were shooting on a larger screen to help us pixel peep and to check for finer details. For the first location, we shot with 3 lights. We had a main light which was a Godox strobe, and we had a lantern which was an aperture continuous light. Throughout the shoot, we leaned more towards the lantern with the continuous light. The reason for this is because it made the images look softer and it also created some ambience in the images. It didn't make it look as if we lit the shot, but rather it looked as if we were using natural light. This is what we were going for in line with the mood board for the shoot. For our second location, we had just one main modifier, which was our Photec. We shot that through an 8x8 scrim, which ensured that we had a very large light source and in turn, very soft light. For the second location, we were a little behind time. So this gave us very little time to shoot here, and we had to scout for the locations quickly and move quickly in order to stick to our schedule. Since this was a hair campaign, the hairstylist had to ensure that the hair was looking its best to ensure that the pictures turn out fantastic. The final location on the first day was the most challenging location to shoot at. This was because we shot on the beach. It was so windy and we weren't able to set up our scrim because we didn't want to cause any accidents on set. To improvise and make this shoot work, we used our large diffuser from our 3-in-1 reflector, which was being held by 2 assistants on set. Since it was really windy on the day, the models were being affected by this because they complained a lot that sand was going into their eyes. This in turn limited the amount of poses we could do. To enable our shoot mobile on the beach, we tethered through the CAS cable app on the iPad Pro. For day 2, we shot in a more controlled environment where we photographed over 20 models. We used the Nikon Z6 II, which is a full-frame mirrorless camera with a Tamron 70-200mm G2 and the FTZ adapter. For day 2, we had a 5-light setup. We had 4 strobes and 1 continuous light. We had a main light and we had a fill light. We had an Aperture Amaran 200X, which was shot through the 8x8 scrim, which helped create the base light and also to help the camera focus. Since we had multiple people viewing the screen, like the client and the creative director, as well as myself, we used Sidecar from the MacBook Pro to the iPad Pro. So whatever was being done on the MacBook was mirrored to the iPad. This ensured that we had multiple devices that we could view the pictures that were being shot from. We used a tripod to make sure that our frame was consistent throughout the shoot. Also, we employed some Apple boxes that helped us elevate some of the models who happened to be a bit shorter in height. Generally, the working environment for the shoot was great. Everyone had a great vibe. There was a lot of team effort put into this shoot. A lot of great individuals came together to ensure the success of this shoot. From the videographers, to the creative directors, to the assistants, to the producers of the shoot. I couldn't have imagined having to do this all by myself. Kudos to the team.